Baby, no listen to no fake news, them can't. Could do all it out and them never fake news. Notice I just be a bad bitch, I get forward from with you. But the one you have be good girl, them lazy. She never did a features, R-rated. Never did a features, half naked. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. She never did a features, half naked. Never did a features, R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. I know every girl a white material. I know every girl fi get the juice in a me seed bag. I know every girl me trust to cook my food, nor boil my tea, not tea, but put the milk in a the cereal. Me like a catty when medieval. When we wash for cook fi clean and no fuss. When she hear me get a new girl, I know that me mean when me say me fight me demons. Multiple wife legally, no illegal. Yeah, straight, me go crazy. I know every catty can be my first lady. I know every press plus body done pay fi plus Tatiana no fit in and no Mercedes. When me say oh luxury dolly fi nurse baby, a trouble when luxury dolly turn old lady. So big up every girl we don't lazy. Your body big but why your mommy donate it. R-rated. Never did a fi dress half naked. Me never did a fi give R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. She now wait pan, money for reach her and donation. She make reach her man donation. 100 and run, but he waste gal a tell her fi leave her man, but she stay strong. She know say them are no friends, them are haters. Them sleep with every man in a the acre. Can't get nobody fi stay long, and want the advice for relation. Baby, no listen to no fake news. Them can't keep a man cause them never stay true. Could do all it out and them never pay dues. Never shut them out and them wicked and cruel, eh? Bagger man a rush but them just a get yours. Everything them have them did a fear blows. Instagram live them nude for the views. Baby that I know you though. Sure, R-rated. Never did a pictures half naked. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. She never did a features half naked. Never did a features R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings.
Yeah, don't have messed up, no. Bad news, put the bitch at home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they trade that bitch, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch be whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course, get it lit up like a torch. You even low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick, I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Baselina like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call, I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count, and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know
Hey, shalom, shalom, Israel, Yahbashim Yoshai Barakatam to all the brothers. Yahweh Shemata Tabashim Yoshai to all the sisters. I'm Preaching Officer 1000 Adia with the I.S.U.P.K, which is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started at 1 West 125th Street, all in New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. And what we teach in the I.S.U.P.K, we teach that so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, we are the 12 tribe of Israel, man. We are the chosen people of God. And not only that, we teach also how to come back to the Most High. You understand? We see our people in slavery, in captivity, in hell in America. We seeing the we going after, you understand, into atrocities after atrocities. Yet nobody know the reason why. Seems like we do know in the I.S.U.P.K. We know the reason why, and we're giving the solution for it. You understand? The reason why is because we are the 12 tribe of Israel. We are the chosen people of God, and it was written in the scriptures that if we don't obey the commandments of the Most High, the laws of the Most High, the laws of our God, the law, you understand, our culture, we will come in slavery and we will suffer in slavery, in captivity. But the thing is, if we listen and obey, we will rule the world. And this is why we have these classes today. All right. Joining with me, we have Officer 500 Barakel. Shalom, priest. What's going on? Understand? So that's what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? We have the scripture breakdown, like we, you know what I'm saying, like we told, we've been putting that, you know what I'm saying, putting it in a social media platform. We have a change in our schedule. Usually we had you understand, we had a scripture breakdown on Saturday from 8 to 10. Well, this was a change that was made, you understand, so we could have a scripture breakdown on Thursday. Every Thursday, you understand, we're gonna have that scripture breakdown over here.
Yeah, shalom, bro. Yahbashim Yoshai Barakatam.
Hey, shalom, SHALAM.
Salaki, do you know where Officer Adia left off?
He just made Salaki.
Shalom, Akim Yahbashim.
Yeah, shalom, Adawan Yahbashim Yoshai Barakatam.
You understand? We also have I.S.U.P.K Toronto, you understand, with us. So this is what we do every Thursday, what we will keep on doing every Thursday. The scripture breakdown that was on Saturday, now you got it on Thursday, all right? With no further ado, I'm going to pass the class to Officer I.S.U.P.K Toronto. Officer 1000 is a badge, all right?
Salaki, Officer Zabadi is going to be with us in just a minute.
Okay, no sweat. All right. Let me just add up, you know what I'm saying, like for before, you know what I'm saying, Officer Zabadi gets here. So recently we've seen wars, you understand, all over the earth. We've seen Israel going to war with Palestine. We've seen Syria going to war, you understand, with the US and whatnot. And we're seeing, you understand, the Middle East is getting active right now, Akim. And I say, but Barakata Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, man, you understand? Because these were our prophecies that are in the Bible concerning the end time. A lot of people, you understand, I see people online saying, well, they've been talking about the end time for so long, it never happened, it will never happen. But the scriptures say, you understand, God, you understand, does not lie. You understand? God is not slack like some men might be slacking. If it doesn't come, you know why it doesn't come? You know why the end of time or Christ is not back yet? For you that's not in the UPK to be in the UPK and save your life, save, you understand, your family. You understand? Be a role model for your people, man. This is why Christ is still not here yet. You understand? Because if Christ comes over here, you understand, right now, a lot of our people will, you understand, will be died. A lot of our people will be unalive because we're not following these laws. We're not doing what is necessary for us to do, you understand, to build a nation in righteousness. But in the UPK, we're doing it. And we seeing the signs, just like Christ said, there will be war. War, you understand? War over here, war over there. There will be rumors of war. You see one people stand up and fight another people. We're seeing that more than before today, man. You seeing yourself even in your city or your country, you understand, in your neighborhood, you seeing Arabs going to fight, you understand, Jewish people, the Arabs standing up, Jewish people standing up. You seeing, you understand, different nation, you understand, or ethnicity going to war with each other. You understand? Hating one another. Even in Montreal, you seeing your white people, so-called Caucasian, either Edomites, showing that they hate right now. I'm on Instagram, Akim, and I'm seeing Edom really putting forth their hate now. You understand? They're getting bold right now in Montreal, which is supposed to be a multicultural cultural place. Everybody love each other, everybody together. You understand? Which is not the case, and it will never be. It will never be. Somebody bring me to that verse. You understand that? You understand the animals. You understand that kind cling to their own kind. I'm paraphrasing. All right. Bring me to that verse, but question. Every beast love its own kind. Somebody bring me there. You're not going to see white Arabs with Asians with Africans. Matter of fact, they say we Africans. Africans don't mingle with us. You might find one or two, you understand, that want to, you understand, have sex with our sisters. That's trying to act like us. That's gonna eat that ziricole. That's gonna eat that griot. That's gonna, you understand? That's gonna eat that oxtail that, you understand, the Benjamin cook so well. You might find one or two, you understand, of these Amites come, you understand, because they want to sex our sisters. You might find some of us, you understand, like because we want to have some Mama Africa, but you understand, with us, we're gonna eat some fufu, some rats, some mice. But that's not the case. So you understand? You're not gonna see them people joining with us. Why? Because we got a scripture about a question.
Kawaka, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 13, verse 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his like.
You stay there about question. Stay there in the first part. Every beast love its like. What you understand? Have you ever seen lion, tigers, leopard, and so on, panthers? What happened? Do they all mingle together, Akim? Akim, do all the, you know, the lions and the tigers and the panthers and the leopard, do they all mingle together and roam the earth together?
Lord one.
You know what I'm saying? But they are feline. That's the right word, right? Feline, I believe.
Good.
They're all feline. Right? They should all They should all be together, right? According to, you know, saying, the Christian common sense, if there's such a thing, they should all be together, because you understand is, you know, saying, you are felines. What's the beef about? What is the separation about? Well, the Bible says every beast loves its own kind. You're gonna see the lion with the lion, the tigers with the tigers, you understand, the leopard with the leopard, the panther with the panther, and so on and so on. You understand? The same thing with us as human, but we are all the human race. Also Zabaja, also Shaiwan. We are the human race. We should all be together. No, you see exactly their people for their people. The Jewish man is standing up for himself. He's saying, well, you know what? We're gonna unalive every Palestinian on the face of, understand, that's in Israel right now. That's the mentality of the Jewish man. It's not, the Jewish man is not saying, well, we're gonna mingle together, have multiculturalism in Israel with the Palestinian. He's not saying that. The Palestinian is not saying, well, you know what? Now we need to have peace and love with the Jewish man and begging the Jewish man for love. They're not doing that. Yemen is not saying, well, America, you understand, we open our arms, come, we are brothers, we're all the human race, America. They're not doing that. Russia is not, matter of fact, Russia and Ukraine are the same people. They are the Edomite. They are the same people, but still, you see, there's war. You're Ukrainian, I'm Russian, we don't mingle together. There's no such thing as the human race. There's nationality. There's division. God divided the nation. That's in Genesis. For everybody, you know, for all the Christians. God divided the nations, man. The first time there was multiculturalism was during the time of Nimrod. Right. And everybody know the story about what happened. God divided their language You understand? Because if there's multiculturalism, everybody's gonna be together and stand against God. So this is what happened. So if the first multiculturalism, you understand, happened in the Bible during the time of Nimrod, why we want to have everybody together? Why would God want everybody to be saved? That doesn't make sense. But God wants difference. That God wants, you understand, separation. And we for separation in the UPK. We are for segregation, man.
That's right.
We are for segregation. I'd rather, you understand, let me deal with a broken sister, you understand, with crazy ass sister instead of being, you understand, dealing with some Hamites that eat rat. With some, you understand, with some Issendian that eats, you understand, whatever, you understand, they want to eat. With some Edomite. Let me be, you understand, with my brothers, you understand, that's selling drugs, you understand, and I could help them, fix them, you understand, by the order of Commanding General YAHANNA. Let me deal with my people instead, because we are broken. You understand? We on the bottom. We in captivity. Let me deal with them instead of dealing with these other nations, because every other nation, that's how they feel and that's how they see life. Well, you about to hear a story right now, you understand, of what happened recently, and you be the judge. All right. I'll pass the class, you understand, to Officer 1000 Zabaji.
Salakia, can you take over for a second?
Oh, no sweat. Who got the article about question? The article. Let's go to the first article.
Kawakata, I got the article out of one.
All right. Are we live on TikTok as well, or?
Lot of one.
Okay, let's just chime in over here, because we can't share the articles on TikTok. That's one thing I don't like about TikTok.
It says 3 U.S. service members killed, others injured in Jordan following drone attack.
You understand? There was a drone attack in the Jordan region, right? There was 3, you understand, soldiers that were killed. Why are we even talking about that? Why are we before you go, you understand, like further on the article? But question, can you show me the pictures of those 3 soldiers that died? But question. Now, why am I even bringing that up? That's the American Army, right? That's the Army of USA, the great military of the earth, right? That's the 666 of the earth. not y'all saying like what these not say like carbon 6 electron and whatever. Understand? No, this is 666, man. The oppressor's army, the oppressor's government. Well, why are we bringing that out? We're gonna see exactly who died. Who are these 3 soldiers that died in the Jordan region? Do I have the map? Do you have the picture of a question?
1 second, out of one.
You understand?
The soldiers on the right.
Come. Damn. This is on the right. Can you click on it, Bob? Question? Like this, we don't see. Yeah, but to water, please.
Yeah, man.
Like, go back. There you go. Damn, I don't know what it does that. You're probably gonna have to click on the link.
Make sure you tune into the
You understand? These are the 3 black people. You understand? I believe that there's 2 sisters and 1 brother. Or
Kawakan.
you understand? 2 sisters, man, and 1 brother, man, that got killed in Jordan. What is the population of Jordan? Well, you understand? What is their nationality? The people that live in Jordan. Anybody know?
Look, out of one. They're Ishmaelites.
They're Ishmaelite. They're Arabs. Recently, we seen Arabs. You understand? Going up in the streets. You understand? Raising up flag. You understand? Palestine. They are Ishmaelites. You understand? They get oppressed by the Jewish man. They stand up for their own people, man. Meanwhile, 3 black people, 3 black brothers and sisters died by those Ishmaelites. Where's the outcry? Where's the even sorry from the Ishmaelite, from this Arab, for killing our brothers and sisters, man? Where are you understand? Well, you know what? We sorry, we didn't want to kill. We wanted to unalive white people. Unfortunately, you have, you understand, your own in their army. We didn't mean to do that to you guys. Where's the sorry from them? Meanwhile, they stand up for their own people, right? They stand up for Palestine. Where's even the sorry for us? And this is why we're talking about, you understand? There's no such thing as multiculturalism on the face of the earth. Every beast loveth its own kind, just like officers, you understand, 500 Barakella read. Where's the love for us? Where's the love for these three black person, man? You understand? Most of the news, you don't even hear that on the news. You don't even hear that, you understand? Like where's Black Lives Matter about these three people? Everybody doing, you understand, having a fuss for Palestine. What about these three black people that they killed, that the Ishmaelite killed, man? Nobody give a damn. But you understand, one thing that you should know, Commanding General YAHANNA give a damn. In the UP, I know Officers of Baja, you understand, give a damn. I know Officer Shai One, Officer Brian Keller, give a damn. I know Officer, you understand, Officer Natazab, give a damn. Officer Aban, give a damn. And this is why we got to talk about it. Because they could stand up for their own people. But when they, you understand, they unalive one of us, it's like it's nothing. It's just like, you understand, they killed another cow. They can just kill another cow, you understand? We are sheep, you understand? They killed another sheep. We are cattle over here, man. We are cattle over here. And a lot of us, the majority of us, we don't understand that. We don't want to see that, man. We are slaves over here. We are captives in captivity over here, man. And this is why we got to join the oppressor's army and be unalive. And they don't respect none of us for that. Not one sorry. Not one, you understand? I pray for every so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you understand, in the white man army, in Esau's army, to leave the army and come join Commanding General YAHANNA. I pray for the day, man. To leave that army and come join the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? The real army of God, the army of your people, man. You understand? The army, you understand, where you make a difference, and the Messiah will be with you, man. It is a sad story to, you understand, to go to war for a nation that enslaved your own people. You enslaved your forefathers, man. To go to war trying to, you understand, so not even trying to save that nation. Not even, you understand, trying to, you understand, like that nation is not even in danger. America is not in danger. So it is something, you understand, really sad to see, you know, to see our brothers and sisters dying in a war that doesn't, you understand, that they don't have no profit in. They don't have no dealing in that war, man. It is sad to see. But these things got to happen for us to realize, for us to understand what's going on. You understand? Three brothers, you understand? A brother and two sisters, man. These two sisters could have been a perfect wife for a perfect brother, man.
Right.
You understand? These two sisters could have been the perfect wife for, you understand, a perfect brother. Meanwhile, they have to be unalive. They lost their damn life. For what? For Esau. And Esau is not gonna, you know what I'm saying, not even gonna care about it. You know what I'm saying? We lose our life for Esau, and meanwhile, Esau keep treating us and keep killing us himself. And you about it, you understand? I'm bringing this story. We bringing this story first, you know what I'm saying? Because there's other things. Just like you see that, just like you see, we die in the military. We die, you understand, to, you understand, in the organizations. Yet you're about to see what they're doing to us. Things that you will never hear. Things that do not happen, you understand, to these other nations that are over here. But the same thing that happened to the Native Indian, same thing happened, you understand, to the Latinos. We're about to see something tonight. Officers Baja, you too wild?
Cut. So, like, Adiar, you want me to teach a class?
Yeah, go ahead. You got it, please. Well, we go back and forth if you don't mind, all right?
All right, no sweat.
All
right, so
your English is better than my English. I'm trying to piece some things together, man. It's a lot.
No sweat. What precepts have you read already?
And I didn't use none of the precept in the private chat. So like,
You didn't use any of them yet?
nah, a lot of
Okay, no sweat. So, hey, Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Shai Barakatham, to all the brothers, Yahweh Shamar Latham Bashem Yahweh Shai, to all the sisters, priest and officer 1000 Zabajib, right? What Adiyar was saying is super heavy, right? This is another lesson for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of why we're not supposed to fight our oppressors' war. We are currently live on TikTok. TikTok Studios is going live. I'm seeing the comments coming in. Peggy Thurman said they should not have been there, and damn right, we should not have been there. Right? We're not supposed to be fighting in the oppressor's army. This is something that happens all the time. And what the U.S. is going to do now is, and look, this is the Lord teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans a lesson, right? Out of all the people who could have been unalive in this situation, you're seeing that it had to be a brother and two sisters who, listen, these sisters could have had children to serve the Most High, to fix their nation, right? Except they wanted to go and fight for the oppressor, right? Shariwan, can you get me not to serve another God? Right? Because that's what this comes down to. This comes down to so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans fighting another God, serving another God, meaning they're serving the God of Christianity, where they believe they have to go into the oppressor's army and fight and unalive people who have nothing to do with them, right? Who are they fighting for? They're fighting for people that don't like them at the end of the day, right? There are countless stories. It's Black History Month, right? So we could go into some Black history. Barack Allah, while you have this article up, right? Have you read any of this article at the moment?
La, we only read the title of the article.
All right, let's get some of this article.
Karawakan. 3 U.S. soldiers were killed yesterday in Jordan, while more than 40 other service members were injured following an uncrewed aerial system attack at a military base near the Syrian border.
Right. So they were on a U.S. base. They were on a U.S. base. One brother, two sisters were killed. We'll just say 3 brothers and sisters, just to keep it all in sync, right? Were unalive while on a U.S. base. An attack happened, and they weren't supposed to be there. Barack, keep reading.
Karawakan. Those service members were in Jordan to support Operation Inherent Resolve, which is the U.S. and coalition mission to ensure the defeat of ISIS.
No, that's 12. Barack, read that again.
Karawakan. Those service members were in Jordan to support Operation Inherent Resolve, which is the U.S. and coalition mission to ensure the defeat of ISIS.
Right. So they're trying to defeat ISIS when what they should be trying to do is join the ISUPK, even if they don't join the ISUPK, not be over there trying to fight ISIS. Right. ISIS has nothing to do with them. Like, what were they thinking? Right? The same people who are being attacked by ISIS will attack so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in the streets. If you don't believe me, just go to I.S.U.P.K. United Kingdom, I.S.U.P.K. UK, and look for Captain Ashad leading the men that he had in the streets, right? And the Palestinians started to attack them. That should let you know everything about these heathens. They don't care about us.
Right.
They absolutely don't care about us, right?
That's heavy.
And now, when you think about it, families are going to mourn their loved ones. And the U.S. is going to use this to go to war with Iran. Give that a hand. And you might be asking why I'm saying give that a hand. Because it's coming to it's coming to a catalyst for World War III, right? World War III is going to happen. And the U.S. is going to use this to start attacking Iran. They've been trying to attack Iran for a long time. Right? Commanding General YAHANNA broke this down already on Blackwatch on Monday night. Right? I suggest everybody go and watch Blackwatch, Commanding General YAHANNA's YouTube channel. It's the heaviest hitting show on all of YouTube. Right? And they're going to use this to try to attack Iran, and it's going to bring World War III, and that is something good for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans because it's going to bring us closer to our kingdom. Right? Now, look, Black people think they have to go join the U.S. Army to go try to have some type of justice in the world, when even in the U.S. we don't get justice. And being that it's Black History Month, Shalywan, can you look for any article that talks about U.S. soldiers coming home from World War II and being attacked? U.S. Black soldiers being attacked.
You read my mind, please. You read my mind.
No sweat, no sweat. Damn right. It's one body over here, right? And we're gonna get an article in a moment to show you that U.S. soldiers were attacked. Right? And when I say U.S. soldiers, I mean Black people who went and served in the U.S. Army were attacked thinking they could just wear their uniform. They were proud. They fought in the U.S. Army and fought for the rights of so-called Caucasians, who we know are the devil the Bible speaks of, so-called Edomites.
So, if I may, I want to cut you up a little bit because what you're saying is heavy. And what you say is actually, you understand, like somebody is posting on the TikTok. I want to respond with what you said as well.
No sweat.
There's somebody on the TikTok, Lala, saying, you understand, they should have been, they're proud, you understand, they did what they wanted, you understand? So they did what they wanted. You know why they did what they wanted? Because they don't know no better. Black people don't know who they are. You understand? Now you see the fight between the Jewish men and Palestine, right? Will any Palestinian go and join the Jewish men and fight their own people? Matter of fact, you understand? Let's say, you understand, the Jewish man is fighting another nation. Will Palestinian go and fight alongside the Jewish man to fight that other people, the Jewish man enemies? No, they will not. Why? Because they've been oppressed by the Jewish man. Well, you understand, this is how, you understand, we became sheep. You understand, over here. We became, you understand, like a people with no, you understand, no guts inside or no knowledge. Because after they done slaughter of our own people, our forefathers, put us, you understand, in cages, put our forefathers, you understand, in slavery. After they done did all of that, you know what we want to do? Join your army. So, you understand, make sense of our life. Join the oppressor that oppresses me. Join exactly. Imagine, you understand, you have somebody, you understand, that you understand, do it. You understand? How you say I don't want to say molestation, but how you say that? Essay? That's how you say it on TikTok?
I think abuse.
Yeah. Come on, to what, please. Imagine somebody that SA, you understand? SA, you understand, a woman. And now that same woman is helping you understand, the person that, you understand, the deviant, doing that to another person. That's what happened to us. This is why we joined the military, because everything, you understand, that we've been learning over here is a lie, and everything that we want is just to be just like the so-called oppressor that oppress our own people, man. This is why we joined the military, because we don't know no better, man. Because the Christian preachers, you understand, telling us to love everybody, to join anything. Meanwhile, we hate one another, you understand, as our own people. We hate another black man. You see what happened in the ghetto. You see what happened in Chicago. You understand? We're unaliving each other, like, you understand, like in a rate that we should be, you understand, wiped out. Yet, you know what? We go help the oppressor, the same oppressor. We go help your people, Lala. Meanwhile, your people have never gave us restitution for what they have done to us. Meanwhile, your people are still unaliving us today with no mercy, man. Meanwhile, you see those black soldiers? Your people wouldn't give, you understand, we don't even mind unaliving their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, their cousin, even though they died for your own people, man. You understand? That's what happened. That's why we understand we're in the army, because we don't know no better. We think joining the army, the American army, is the way to go. You understand? It's an easy way out of the ghetto. It's an easy way out of the struggle. It's an easy way out of poverty. Meanwhile, just like Officer Zabaji, you understand, was about to, you understand, to get, we was in World War I, World War II with your army. We went to fight, you understand, the Asian with your army. And guess what happened to us after we understand when we came back? Salaki. You got it, please. Salaki.
Right, and that is definitely heavy, right? So I have Officer Shayuan. He's going to read something for you, right? Now, the comments said that they were proud to join. Well, what were they proud of? What is to be proud about America? I'm going to give you some American history in the so-called time of Black History Month. Shayuan?
Right, this is some American history from PBS.org from Matthew Delmont speaking about his book. He says, what's so troubling about the end of the war is that Black veterans came back and they were treated with hostility and violence in many of the communities they returned to. One of the things I described...
Salakia. Lala should say to those brothers and sisters that served and got treated back, thank you for your service now.
Right.
You understand? Is that the only thing you could do, Lala? Go ahead, Salakia.
Come. There were at least 12 Black veterans who were murdered or attacked immediately after they returned. Some also wearing their military uniforms. It was nice. Just horrific, the kind of violence that was enacted against Black veterans.
Yeah. So
good night. Now look, that Salakia?
Go ahead, Salakia. This is everyone y'all bringing out tonight.
God, Most High Christ. That goes to show you that there's nothing to be proud about joining your oppressor's army. Right? You're joining a people that have killed you. It's like seeing the mouse join the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake joined the bald eagle. Right? And in this moment, we are the latter. You don't see cats and dogs walk. Water and oil doesn't mix. Right? We are a holy people and we are not supposed to mix. Right? Baraki Ali, can you get that verse for me where it says we are a holy people in Deuteronomy?
Canada Wakan.
Right? We're not supposed to be mixing with these people. Shariwan, can you read that part again where it talks about how many people were abused?
Come. There were at least 12 Black veterans who were unalived or attacked immediately after they returned.
Right. There is a movie that I'm looking for. Salakia, 1 second. Let me find it. It's a movie about a Black army. Give me a moment.
Salakia, the one. If I may, are you talking about Red Tails?
No, this is a movie where the brother from Empire, right? The oldest son in Empire, he stars in this movie. And in this movie, he's in the army, and he is basically, it's a movie that's set around World War, if it's not 1 or 2, sometime around there. And they're working in a Caucasian town, right? And the Caucasians do not respect a Black man in uniform, right? And they keep being unalived, right? They keep being abused. And this brother leads his brothers. Now, I'm not saying any brother should go out and do this, right? But he leads his brother to go on a rampage, or let's say he gave them the wrath of the Most High, these devils, and unalive them, right? If somebody could find it for me, right? Baraki Allah, could you read that verse? Salakia?
Salaka priest, if I may add up to what you're saying, all right?
God, no sweat.
Come to water, priest. And this also should, you know what I'm saying, every so-called Caucasian should think twice about speaking about, you know what I'm saying, Negroes or black people now. You know what I'm saying, after learning this. Because why? We haven't done nothing to you. You came and get us, you understand? The Africans sold us to you. You came and get us over there in Africa. We never had, you know what I'm saying, no, you know what I'm saying, bad blood with you. We never did nothing to you. Meanwhile, you understand, we work your field. We did everything, you understand, that Master said. You understand? We make, you understand, we are the reason why there's a great America today. There's a great Canada today. There's a great Britain today. There's a great, you understand, Spain and
Right.
Portugal. We are the reason why. We haven't done nothing to you, but still you hate us and hate us and hate us and hate us, man. You dislike us every time, you understand, you trying to find a reason why to dislike something, man. We are the first choice. Yet, you know why? You know what happened? Even with all this hate, even with all this, you understand, lack of love, even with this, you understand, this animosity, you know what we do? We go in the military and get unalive for you, man. We go, you understand? You want to say, well, you know what? Thanks for serving. That's what we do. There's no more, you understand? There's no patriotic person on the face of the earth than black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, man. Do you know I'm
Right.
in Canada, how the Native Indian feel proud to be in the Canadian military? Do you know the history of the Native Indian inside of Canada, of what, you understand, so-called Caucasian did to them? Well, they feel proud in your military, man. There's nobody that's more patriotic than black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, man. But the thing I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, you put your love in the wrong place. Understand? Because these people, no matter what you do, just like officers of body is reading, understand, and the brothers are reading, they will unalive you. Even though you're fighting for them, even though you're fighting along them, even though you're fighting on the side, even though you understand you're uplifting their own, you understand, empire, they won't give it, you understand, they won't think twice and unalive you. And that's in the Bible. It will gonna show you why. You understand? Meanwhile, we suffer for you. We get unalive for you. We lose our life for you. You understand? We go through all this for you. Look what happened. Every time it's gonna be voting time, Biden or whoever with Trump, you're gonna see black people, you understand, with American flag and everything. Either, you understand, they're with Biden or either they're with Trump. That's how much, you understand, we have love inside of our, of our heart. But that love is misplaced. You know why? Because of your Christian preacher. Your greedy Christian preachers. That love is misplaced. Yet, just like you read also Shy 1, we came from, we understand, the war, and we get unalive. Even though we have the uniform on us. Thanks for your service. Right, Lala? Salaka. Go ahead, Salaka, please.
Brock Allen, can you read that verse for me?
Karawakan, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right. We are a separate people unto the Lord our God, and we don't need to be joining no oppressor's army. We have an army of our own, right? And it has the best vehicles, the best soldiers, right? Meaning the Lord's army. We have the angels who are going to fight for us. The angels are pulling these nations to war right now for the justice of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because again, we don't have any tanks, we don't have any Raptors, any drones, or anything like that, right? We don't have an army physically, but we have an army spiritually. And we just have to give our strength to the Lord. We're not supposed to give our strength to the heathens, right? Keep reading.
Karawakan, the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Right. We're a special people unto the Lord, right? And we're not supposed to be, again, fighting in an army. There was a better thing that that brother and those two sisters could have been doing, right? They could have been doing so much better than to be fighting in the oppressor's army. And you got to think about it. Think about all the abuse they went through in that oppressor's army. Right? There was a time when black folks were in the oppressor's army and were only peeling potatoes. That was their job. Peel these potatoes. You took abuse to peel potatoes, right? And I found another article that we could get into that's about Canadian soldiers being abused. And guess what color they are, TikTok? Anybody on TikTok or anybody in the comments, I have an article about Canadian soldiers being abused in Canada. Can someone tell me their race, their color, their identity, and who they were? Right? Barack, keep reading.
Karawakan. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
We are above all people that's upon the face of the earth, and we're not supposed to be fighting for no oppressor that doesn't love us. The oppressor hates us, right? Listen, I'll be going through my timeline on social media, right? Make sure you follow I.S.U.P.K Toronto on TikTok, Facebook, the app formerly known as Twitter, X, on MeWe, on Instagram, as well as Montreal on all platforms, right? I came across a Twitter Spaces clip where some black people tried to get into a pro-Donald Trump room. And they said black people for Donald Trump. And a Caucasian man said, no, you cannot be in here. This is not for you. That should let you know what you're up against. The oppressor doesn't want you to be with him. He wants to use your strength, but he doesn't want you to be with him. He just wants you to die for him or be unalive for him. Right? Brock, can you get Revelations 18:4 and hold that? And Shaywan, can you read this article that you have?
It's Salakia, the one.
God.
I found the movie you were talking about.
God, it's the 24th. That was the movie.
Salakia?
The 24th. The name of the movie that I was talking about is the 24th. It has the brother Salakia. 1 second. Salakia, let me get with you real quick. It has the brother Try Buyers, right? And that's an excellent movie for black people to watch, right? I think Captain Mashak brought this movie out one time. He was talking about it on Black Watch, and I had to go watch it to go see what it was about. The movie's called The 24th, where U.S. soldiers are being abused in the U.S. And ironically, they're black. Right?
So Salakia. The oppressors, so-called Caucasian, even though we're getting abused, will say thank you for your service. I mean, like there's a sister that was getting SSA in the American Army. And she spoke about it and whatnot. A couple of days after, she was missing. Nobody know where she at. Those same Caucasian will say, thank you for your service. Salakia, please.
Right. So, Officer Shaywan or Salakia, who had a precept for me?
Salakia, I have Revelation chapter 18, verse 4.
God, okay, hold that. Officer Shaywan's going to read an article. Well, not, Brock, you can read it.
Karawakan, this is the book of Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Right. Listen, that brother and those two sisters, they received a part of the plague that's going to happen to America.
Right.
God.
This is sad. This is a sad day for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are losing family members for an oppressor's fight. We're jumping. Okay, I'm gonna give you the analogy of what's happening. Salakia. Two bullies are fighting. And they're in the schoolyard fighting. And it's just like, look at these two bullies fighting. Now, usually what happens when two people fight is there is a people watching, right? The people that are watching are the ones that are usually getting bullied by the bullies. But instead of watching, the people who are victim to these bullies want to go join the fight and pick a side and choose one of the bullies. And now they're getting beat up as well. So that's what happened. Read that again, Barak.
Karawaka in Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Right. So another voice, right? This is a vision, right? And what's happening is there's a voice in this vision telling Israelites to come out of America, come out of the things that are, come out of this land, come out of the spirit of this oppressor. Don't give your spirit to this oppressor, right? And what happens is when you give your spirit to this oppressor, when you give your life to this oppressor, he's going to take it. He's going to use it. You're going to be used up. You're going to be abused. And then you're going to be unalive. If you think you could join with this oppressor hand in hand, you're going to get caught up. The Lord doesn't want this. He doesn't want us to be hand in hand. Look what happened to the northern kingdom. They thought they could go join with Egypt and went into a captivity.
So,
right?
Oh, go ahead. So, I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
No sweat. No sweat. You got it.
No. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying. But question.
No, I was just saying, like, we got to come out of America, of Canada, of this relationship, right? Which is a domestic violence relationship. That's what's happening. It's a relationship where Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans get abused constantly.
That's
right. God.
And what you're saying is true, priest. You understand? What you're saying is exactly what the verse is saying, that the Christian church is not going to teach us. You understand? And not only the military, the police. You understand? Every institution. You understand, where the oppressor uses to oppress Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, you should get out of it. You understand? You should get out of it. Get out. You understand? Like when you say get out of it, is get out of your, you understand, your mentality away from this in place. This place is about to burn. You see, America, according to the Bible, according to the prophecies, is about to burn. So-called oppressors, so-called Caucasian. We're gonna read something about them. You understand? In a few. There's gonna be something that happens to them. You understand? And that's the plague that it is warning you from. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop celebrating Christmas. Stop celebrating Halloween. You know what I'm saying? There's people I talk to, Akim, that say, well, you know what? I used to celebrate Christmas, but I must still celebrate Christmas. There's some other people that told me, well, you know what? I understood that Christmas has nothing to do with Christ. But you know what? I'm going to celebrate New Year's. Vice versa. Stop doing these things, man. Why? Because by doing this thing, you joining exactly the people that put you in slavery, man. Oh. And Trump woke science. I pray people wake up and count the blessing they have instead of being influenced by dementia. Well, you know what? It is dementia for us to follow America. It is dementia for us to be in the American Army. It is dementia for us to be in the Space Force as Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, knowing that the Space Force is created. Why? Because they know that Christ is coming with 200 million angels, man. It is something else. It is dementia to, you understand, to join the people that oppress you understand, our forefathers. It is dementia, you understand, that make us do these type of things. It is dementia, you understand, for us to, you understand, follow Christmas, Halloween, you understand, New Year's, everything that this empire give us. Meanwhile, they didn't allow us to speak our own language. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Akim. Wait a minute, TikTok. They didn't allow us to speak our own language. We had to create what? Creole. We had to create what? Patois for the Jamaican. Broken English. We had to create these languages because we weren't even allowed to speak our own language. But we're gonna follow them now. We're gonna follow what they say now. We weren't even allowed to read nor write. Go look at this up. It's Black History Month. Trump woke science. You understand? We weren't even allowed to read nor write. But now today, we're gonna follow Trump. You understand? Not one Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian should follow Trump. Not one Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian should follow Joe Biden. You know who we should follow? Commander General YAHANNA, a man that serves Christ, a man that is really about his people, man. You understand? The same way that Trump, one thing that I respect Trump, because Trump wants to have, you know, if Trump could have slavery in America, he will have slavery in America because Trump is about his people. Look at everybody that Trump, you understand, like freed up. He freed up Kodak Black. What is Kodak Black is singing? He's a Levite, he's a Haitian, just like myself. But what is he singing about? The destruction of our people. These are the type of people, you understand, that Trump freed up and helped. What about the man that's, you know, in the jail, you know, that's been in jail for, you know, not doing the crime? They're still in locked up. Some of them died. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Take away your mind from America, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Take away, you understand, your spirit from America. And understand you gotta work in this land. I understand you gotta, you understand, get some money, you understand, up in this land. But take away your mind from it. Go ahead, Priest Salaka.
God, no sweat. Officer Shiny One, can you read that article? You can read that, Priest. Right, so Officer Shiny One is going to read an article that basically is going to tell you about why we're not supposed to join the armies of our oppressors. Because regardless, even when we're in the uniform, we're oppressed. Look at all the... Listen, do you know what happens to a black cop if he takes his uniform off? He's treated like a black man. Like, you've seen this so many times.
Right.
Show you one. You can read that article.
Colonel Khan, this is from National Post. It says, white reservists who hurled racial abuse at black soldiers won't be disciplined, Canadian Forces says.
Good night. Listen, that's all I wanted. I don't even need the rest of the article. It's just to let you know how they feel about us, right? They do not like us. It's okay. Our Lord loves us, and we don't need their love. We don't need to fight for them. Officer Shaywan, if you see anything else in that article that you might want to bring up, you could definitely read, right? Barack, can you get Jeremiah 51:6, Baba Kashak?
Karawakan.
Slack, if I could add one thing,
Okay.
just from the article, not only was this white reservist, right, throwing this abuse at this military soldier, this brother was only 17 years old, it says in the article.
Good night. Good night. That should let you know, like, the oppressor hates us, right? It's going to be said that the oppressor hates us. He doesn't like us. We're fighting in his armies, and World War III is coming up. We're supposed to fight for each other, right? Listen, what you're going to see as World War III happens, right? You're going to see more and more Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American soldiers being unalived. And it's going to be unfortunate. It's going to be sad. We're going to have more classes like this. what you're going to also see is more and more, and they might not even report this, right? More and more of soldiers being unalived by other soldiers, meaning if a black man or Hispanic or Native American is on the front line, someone from his regiment, right, from his own base, who's a heathen, is going to try to unalive him. And these things happen. Brock, you could read the precept when you got it.
Khan. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Right. Read that one more time.
Khan, Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
And now this is not saying run to Africa. This is not saying run to, like, we know we're Israelites. It's not saying run to Israel, right? It's talking about get your heart out of Babylon, right?
Right.
Keep reading.
Khan. And deliver, Salakia, and deliver every man his soul.
Salakia. And deliver every man his soul, right? You are not going to be saved thinking you're going to fight for your oppressor's army. You are not going to be saved or safe thinking that you're going to have the love of the heathen nation, right? That you're fighting for.
So like if I may also add, say, deliver every man his soul. Deliver your soul by coming in the UPK, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these two sisters and that brother wouldn't be unalive if they were in the UPK. You know
Right.
They would have been standing up tall. These sisters, just like I said earlier, these sisters could have been the excellent woman to an excellent brother in the UPK. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With the discipline, with the mentality, with the, you understand, with the focus that they had. You know what I'm saying? They want to give love. They want to, you know what I'm saying, be soldiers and, you know what I'm saying, be doing something. So you could have been doing that in the UPK, like the other sisters and the other brothers as well. You understand? Like, save your life, man. Get out the America, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't go and get unalive like this. Don't go and suffer like this you know what I'm saying, and get punished from this, you know what I'm saying, in the same punishment that Esau is supposed to have and will have. Save your life, man. It's a lot.
Good. Barak, keep reading.
Khan. Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Read that one more time.
Khan. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Keep reading.
Khan. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
Keep reading.
Khan. He will render unto her a recompense.
Listen, you do not want to be unalive thinking that you're going to fight for America, fight for Canada, right? This is a time of the Lord. He's taking revenge on these heathen nations for touching the apple of his eye, for touching his children, right? Like any parent would want to do. They would want to seek justice. It's a time for justice in the earth, and the earth is going to war. These nations are being pulled against each other, and you're going to see nations rise up against each other. The Lord is exacting his revenge. Then vengeance has nothing to do with what we want. It's what the Lord wants. And you listen, there was a time when Salakia, when was this? This is a time during the protests, right? I think it's during the protests for George Floyd. And you see black people in the streets. There was a group of black people in the streets, and they were walking around with guns, and they were talking about their freedom fighters, and they had no idea what to do. And one of them accidentally shot themselves. because they don't have the right leadership, right? Commanding General YAHANNA told us that we're supposed to come together. We're supposed to come together and love each other and watch the Lord take revenge for what they've done to us. Right? Read the last part again, Barak.
Kanawakan. He will render unto her a recompense.
Right. The daughter of Babylon, right? Or the Edomites or the heathen nations, Canada, the US, the British Columbia, all the nations that have had us in captivity, even the Hamites, so-called Africans, are going to get a recompense. They're going to be repaid for the crimes that they've committed against us.
Wow.
Right? And they've committed crimes against the whole earth. But the Lord, he doesn't care about the rest of the earth. He cares about what's happening to his children. Right? Adia, you had something you want to say?
Yeah, cause Salah Caprice. I just wanted to add also, like the verse say, "For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance." Like
Right.
this is heavy over here, because when I was brought up to be in a Christian church, to be a Christian, there's no such thing as the Lord vengeance. What would God have a vengeance for?
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And a lot of people will say, well, this same, you understand, prophecies are prophecies that will happen also. Like, you understand, they are still good. You understand, because we are in Babylon. This is why, you understand, Revelation speaks about Babylon, because it is the same thing that was happening, that was happening back in the day. So
Right.
why would God have a vengeance to all you Christians? Oh, maybe now you understand, like everybody on TikTok. Maybe now you understand that the people that you put in captivity in America, those N words that you hate, are the same N words that was in slavery in Egypt. Those people, you understand, that say, well, you know what, they're good for nothing and they're lazy and whatnot. These are the same people that was in slavery in Egypt. And you know what? You've been treating them so in a way that's so cruel, that's so, you understand, inhuman. You've been treating them in a way that, you understand, that nobody. You treat your dogs better than them. You treat dogs better than them. You understand? A dog will be unalive right now. You will see yourself. If I unalive a dog in the middle of the street, or the police unalive a dog in the middle of the street, you see the march, save the animal, save the planet, save the dogs. Every so-called oppressor Caucasian. But we get unalive. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do the other article, but you know what I'm saying, this article is so wild, you know what I'm saying, and this is heavy, you know what I'm saying, what your brothers, you know what I'm saying, be putting out. But the law of vengeance, the most high as a vengeance. Why? Because those people, you understand, that you put in captivity, those people that you hate, those people that you don't want to see, you Karens calling the cops on a black sister, on a black man, these are the 12 tribes of Israel. Those people that come from Mexico and you tell them, you better speak English. We speak English over here. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel. Those people that you put in the reservation, those are the 12 tribes of Israel. This is why the Most High, the Lord, has a vengeance that's coming, because of everything that you've done to his people. This is why Christ came. Now you could understand this Bible, because these people are God's chosen people. Just like Officer Barakella said, read earlier, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. We are a holy nation, above every nation on the face of the earth. These are the people that you hate. These are the people that you oppress. These are the people, you understand, that you don't like. These are the people, you understand, that you want to say, well, you know what? They're good for nothing. And you know what? We get alive in your army, and all you got to say, thank you for your service. Thank you for loving me. The Most High as a vengeance towards you and your people. It's in the Bible. Unfortunately for you, it is in the Bible, and is a blessing to us. And this is why when we see the wars that's going on out there, we understand what's going on. We understand that the end of your empire is at the end. That's in the Bible too. All right. like.
God. Baraki Allah, read verse 9.
Canada Wakan. Jeremiah chapter 50, Salakia, chapter 51, verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Right.
Woo.
Listen, black people, Hispanics and Native Americans have been trying to be friends with their oppressors and love their oppressors when their oppressors offer nothing for us to love. Right? They haven't given us a reason to love them at all. Right?
Yeah.
We've been trying to heal America, heal Canada, heal the United Kingdom, right? And it doesn't work. This is the Christian pastor is to blame for this.
Right.
All those soothsayers, the soothsayers who want us to lead with love. Even in the comments, listen, there's some I'm gonna just call them nut jobs in the comments sometimes, right? And they want us to heal or love America, and they want us to love the oppressors, thinking that that is going to make everything all right, when it's not going to.
No.
Right? Babylon cannot be healed. Bro, read that again.
Canada Wakan, Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
You cannot heal a monster. You cannot pet a python and expect it not to eventually try to size you up. Right?
Yeah.
Listen, I there was a joke that I heard. Now, I don't know if this, to this day, I don't know if this is a joke or a real story, right? But some lady went to the vet because her snake was, she thought her snake was dead. So she went to the vet, brought the vet to the house and said, look, the snake has been in my bed and it hasn't moved. I think it's dead. And the vet looked at her and said, the snake is trying to size you up to eat you. You cannot pet a lion. Go put your hand in a crocodile's mouth and see what's going to happen. Go try to pet a scorpion. It's going to sting you. You cannot heal Babylon because Babylon is a monster. America has been a monster to us. And you want to fight in our army. We just read an article in Canada where a reservist, right? A person who goes into the army, they're on the reserves list. So if they need someone, they'll call this person. Is not going to be disciplined for abusing black people. Why? Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are allowed to be abused. Ariyar?
So like it, just to go back to the, you know what I'm saying, like to what Lala said on TikTok, she said they are proud to join. You know why we proud to join? Because we want to heal America. We want to make America great again as a people, as black people, even though America done oppress us. You know what I'm saying? We would have healed Babylon. We would have made America great again. You understand? You have all these black people. I seen black people with an American flag on them. You understand? Like the shirt, the pants, the shoes, all American flag. We would make that country great again. You understand? By ourselves. We don't even need Donald Trump. You understand? For the last person, you understand? Like Trump woke signs. We wouldn't even need Donald Trump to make America great again. Black people could make America great again. But the thing that happened is, but she's not healed. America cannot be healed. Why? Because you have the chosen people of God in captivity. Those Native Indian, the land belongs. Tell Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? Trump signs, Trump work signs. Tell Donald Trump that land that is, you know what I'm saying, want to make great again, belongs to the Native Indian.
Right.
They were here first. That belongs to the Native Indian. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump should give all his millions, all his, and you know what I'm saying, all his, you know what I'm saying, what he has. You know what I'm saying? Buildings, hotels, you know what I'm saying, golf course. Give it to the Native Indian. and be a poor white man sitting down, you know what I'm saying, in some, you know what I'm saying, broken down house and say, well, you know what, I'm doing it because, you know what I'm saying, this belongs to the Native Indian. That's what Donald Trump should do if he at least want to see your empire great again. You understand? This is why America cannot be healed. Because America is the land of lies. It is the land of, you know what I'm saying, unalivers. Is the land of, you know what I'm saying, every foul birds, every foul spirits, you know what I'm saying, cool, you know what I'm saying, have money and excel. Meanwhile, you have black, Hispanics, and Native Indian that are, you know what I'm saying, the chosen people of God that are being oppressed in that land. That land cannot be healed. Your people
Right.
cannot be healed. Even though we in your military, even though you understand we suffer for you, even though we in your police force, it will never get, you understand, better. Why? Because God's chosen people are exactly treated like worse than dogs. So like
Damn right.
Karawakan.
Barack, keep reading that verse.
Karawakan. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country.
Keep reading.
Karawakan. For her judgment reached unto heaven.
Read that part again.
Karawakan. For her judgment reached unto heaven.
Listen, we're supposed to forget about loving this oppressor, loving his system, right? And when it was the her that it's talking about is Salakia, the daughter of Babylon, right? Which is America today, where these brothers and sisters, this brother and these sisters were in full love with America to want to go and fight for America. You see Adiyar, you see Baraka Allah and Shah Yuan, right? And these are my brothers, and I love them, and I will fight and die for them. And until that moment comes, I'm going to live for them and with them. And we're going to show love to each other. That's what the Most High wants for his chosen people. He wants us to love each other. He doesn't want us to love the oppressor system and his way of life. Right? Barak, read that one more time for me, Kasha.
Come. For her judgment reached unto heaven.
Right. The angels are given. I wrote this down the other day. Right? That I wrote this down last night, actually. It was a part of our reincarnation. The way you live today is going to determine how you live in your next life. Right? And Jacob, before his name got changed to Israel, he laid down, I think it was in the land of Bathsheba, and he seen a vision of the angels coming up and down from earth, from the heavens down to earth. They were given reports. Well, they've given the report on America, on Canada, on the United Kingdom, and everywhere we've given our captivity. And they've determined that, listen, this is an evil place.
Right.
It needs to be judged. And you don't want to get caught up in that judgment. And unfortunately, our brothers and sisters continuously get caught up in that judgment. And the pastors who are dumb dogs, shepherds who do not lead, dogs who cannot bark, a dog that listen, you ever see a dog just down the street and it's walking down the street and it just barks at nothing. Nothing's there. It just starts barking. That's a dumb dog. That's our pastors and the so-called politicians that we have, right? I'm talking about the so-called blackety-black politicians that we have, right? They don't warn us about what's happening. They haven't warned us about the judgment that's coming to America, that's coming to Canada, and what's going to happen to us if we fall victim to the love of, or if we fall in line with trying to love these heathens, with trying to love their way of life. right? Well, America's judgment has reached up to heaven.
So like if I may also,
God,
and the verse also said, like, you know what I'm saying, let us, you know what I'm saying, forsake her, you know what I'm saying, forget America, man, forget this empire. You think, you know what I'm saying, the Donald Trump can make America great again? No, it cannot. You understand? Because this empire is, you know what I'm saying, deemed and prophesied to be fallen. It's prophesied to
right,
be destroyed. Donald Trump can't do a damn thing for America, even with the billions. Even if you say, well, he doesn't work for Illuminati and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, he cannot do a damn thing for America. You know what I'm saying? Forsake her. You know what I'm saying? Get off. You know what I'm saying? Get away from the American military, the U.S. military, the Canadian military. Get away. You black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, get away from those things, man. Because you know what I'm saying? This place is about to fall. And if you're among them, you will fall with them. This place is about to fall. This place is about to be destroyed. You understand?
right.
Let us, and the verse said also, let us go everyone into his own country. Go to your own people, man. Just like you see the other nations are doing. Palestinians are standing up for Palestinians. Arabs are standing up for Arab. Chinese are standing up for Chinese. Everybody
Right.
looks at them like for their own benefit, the benefit of their own people. We were only one that want to see the benefit of the people that put us in slavery, that put us in captivity. We are the only one. Go to your own people, man. And the only place that you will do that is inside the UPK under Commander General YAHANNA. This is why we're here. This is why we have these classes. You know what I'm saying? If you realize these other, you know what I'm saying, groups, religion don't have these type of classes that we have. Why? Because they don't care about their own people, man. They care about what's in the society or the other nation are doing. They want to be like them. Us, we want to be like what God told us what to be, how to be. And this is what we will be and going to be. You understand? We are getting ready, you know what I'm saying, to have the Christ coming back and rule this world. Meanwhile, you want to join the oppressor, and all they're gonna say after you've been unalive, thank you for your service. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Just like you know what I'm saying, you've been working your slavery for you know what I'm saying for so long, putting you know what I'm saying the best work that you could. When it's time for them to fire you, they say, well, thank you for your service. Goodbye. That's what they say. You understand? Meanwhile, they keep getting richer and you keep getting poorer. Well, you know what? America is about to be poor right now. Canada is about to be poor right now. Forget about them. Focus on your own people. Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, the only place where you should be is inside the UPK. If you are not, we understand, knowing exactly what's going on. We understand you don't really give a damn about, you understand, of your own people. But if you do give a damn, if you do care about so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, you will be inside of the UPK amongst your own people, building this nation in all righteousness, in all sincerity. So, like, go ahead, please.
Slack, Zabadi will be right back.
Okay, no sweat, no sweat. Where we?
Barack was, I believe, was reading from an article.
Okay, let's get some precept. Let's get some precept because the time is going fast. Now we was at the last precept. Officers about Barakela was reading. What was the last precept he was reading? But question.
Salakia, I just read Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 9.
Let's go to 45. But question.
Salakia, he said, verse 45.
Come.
Khan. Is the book of Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 45. My people, go ye out of the midst of her, and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of the
Wait.
Lord.
After the midst of her, it says what?
And deliver ye every man his soul from the
No,
fierce anger of
just the first part. Just the first part.
and deliver ye.
Okay, come. My people, you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. That's what the Bible say. Go out of the midst of earth. Go get out of America. Get your mind out of America. Don't think that Joe Biden could change anything. Don't think that Trump could change anything. Don't think that Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton could change anything. Y'all seen what Bill Clinton did? You understand? My fellow American, I did not have sex with that woman. I remember when y'all had LimeWire back in the day, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every song you're trying to download, and you had, you know what I'm saying, Bill Clinton on the, you know what I'm saying, the soundtrack. My fellow American, I did not have sex, you know what I'm saying, with that woman. Well, you know what? This is what's going on in America. Flee from her, man. Get her out of the midst of her. This is not how the president should be. This is not how somebody, you understand, that's in high class should be. You know what I'm saying? You have the, you know what I'm saying, like whatever, you know what I'm saying, they have, you know what I'm saying, that the Hillary files, the Hillary laptop and whatnot. They have this, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of police officers in New York got killed over what's going on. You understand? Meanwhile, you have black, Hispanics, and Native Indians still in the struggle, still in what's, you know what I'm saying, in hell. Flee from the midst of what's going on, you know what I'm saying, in America. Flee from their holidays. Flee from, you know what I'm saying, their mentality. Flee from the religion that they're giving you, man. Come to the UPK and build your own people, man. That's what you're supposed to do. And that's what they're going to tell you not to do. Why? Because we really about the people. We really about, you understand, you, so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Flee from the, you know what I'm saying, my people, get out, you understand? Get out. Go ye out of the midst of her. Get out, you know what I'm saying, from them. That doesn't mean to run away. That doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, to go, you know what I'm saying, live in Liberia, to go, you know what I'm saying, in another country to go live. But your mentality, your mind state, you should take that away from America. You should not, you understand, want to be, you understand, in the American military, to be, you understand, like what? A spy, to be, you understand, like a, you understand, G.I. Joe, to be, you understand, in the Marines. I'm a Marine. You shouldn't want to be that. You should want to be, you understand, for your own people, man. And deliver ye. Why say deliver ye? Save yourself. What would it say, save yourself, Akim? Or anybody in the chat? Anybody, you understand, on TikTok? Why would it say save yourself? Deliver ye. Save yourself. What would the verse say, save yourself? Who could tell me? Go ahead, Akim. Y'all got it too.
Salakia, if I may.
No, of course.
We need to start focusing on our own to be able to help our people in Salakia.
Yeah, that's a good point. But why would it say, like, you know what I'm saying, we focus on our own, right? But you know what I'm saying, we, like, let's say I'm in the American military. The verse is telling me not to be in the American military. Let's say I celebrate Christmas. The verse is telling me not to celebrate Christmas. Let's say, you know what I'm saying, I smoke, you know what I'm saying, I smoke illicit product, or I inhale illicit product. The verse is telling me not to do these things. Let's say I was a G member. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all understand when I say G members? When I say the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what TikTok lingo goes by. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's
You just say alternate community.
God. You know what I'm saying? Well, street gang. Not the LGBT, so like you.
Oh, so I get it.
Let's say I was in a street gang, you understand? Well, you understand? The verse is telling me not to be in a street gang. Save yourself. Let's say I was in the LGBT. The verse is telling me not to be in the LGBT. Save yourself. Why would it say save yourself?
Salakia, if I may.
Go ahead.
Because the Lord is going to destroy this place.
Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Give Officer Child one hand. What happened to those two sisters and brothers? You know, the brother that, you know, that was unalive. You know You understand? That was in the military. They were unalive. You understand? This is why the verse is saying, save yourself. Don't be unalive. Don't lose your life for over, you understand, this anything in this empire. Save
Right.
yourself, man. Deliver ye, man. Don't be unalive or lose your life like the rest of them that you see outside. You understand? God is getting ready to punish so-called Edomites, so-called oppressors, so-called Caucasians. God is ready to, you understand, to destroy the empire, man. That's in the Bible. God is ready to destroy the entire empire, and you're gonna be the one ruling next. You're gonna be the, you understand, the superpower next, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, man. God is telling you, save yourself. Don't be like them. Don't join them. Don't do what they do. But you know what we want to do is anything and everything that they do. But you know what we want to do over here in the UPK? Like you see the brothers with me, is following commanding Journal Yohana and
Damn
men
right.
that follow because we know he follows Christ. You understand? We want to be just like Christ. We want to be just like commanding Journal Yohana. You understand? We want to be just like, you understand, the man above us that follow Christ, that follow commanding Journal Yohana. Why? Because that's how
Damn
you
right.
save most in Christ. That's how you save yourself as Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. You understand? Now you have the blueprint right now. You have the blueprint. What are you going to do? Are you gonna still stay in America with your mind in America and be ready to lose your life in America? Or are you gonna wanna, you understand, use your life, lose your life so you could save your life? You understand? It's a lot. Priest, do you want me to get the next verse or you got it? Officers of body.
You can take over for a moment.
Okay, come. Officer Barkella, matter of fact, Officer Shai 1, bring me to Obadiah chapter 1, verse 8. Officer Barkella, get Proverbs chapter 11, verse 29, ready, book question.
I got another one.
Go ahead, please.
This is the book of Obadiah, verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
Didn't we just read about saving yourself? You know what I'm saying? Get out from them, save yourself. Well, you know what? Why would you save yourself for? Why would you say, well, you know what? I'm going to save myself. I'm not going to be in the American military. I'm not going to be in the Canadian military. Why would you save yourself for? Read it again.
Even destroy the wise men out of Edom.
Even destroy the wise men out of Edom. Who's Edom? Anybody on TikTok? Anybody on YouTube, on Facebook? Who's Edom? When the Bible, you understand, that verse is talking about Edom, who is Edom? Don't give me, you understand, the forefather. We know Edom was Jacob's brother and whatnot. But who's Edom today? Because he say it's not talking about a man in that verse. It's talking about a people. I'll even destroy the wise men out of Edom, because man is in plural. That means that Edom becomes a people. So all the wise men in Edom will be destroyed. You have the American military, the Canadian military. They're doing, you know, they're doing like sci-fi things right now. They put some of them they're putting in the movies. Certain movies that y'all see, they are, you understand, they are, the American military are, you understand, are invested in those movies as well. You understand? They put some money behind those movies. A lot of movies that you see, the American military is behind it. You understand? Or behind them. But you know what I'm saying? God will destroy the wise men of Edom. Why? Because you think that the oppressor is smart. You think that the Caucasian are smart people. Well, you know what? Like even in the Caribbean, we think that, you know what I'm saying, like, oh damn, white people, you know what I'm saying, like Caucasian are so smart. Like look at what men did. Like meanwhile, they can't even cook rice. They can't even climb a coconut tree and get some coconut. Understand? They can, you know what I'm saying? When they go, and this was funny to me when I was in the island, right? When I was in Haiti, I see white, you know what I'm saying, so-called oppressor, Edomite, white people, so-called Caucasian, asking for the, you know what I'm saying, the lowest of the low for help for what, you know what I'm saying, for even eating a mango. Some of them don't even know what a mango, they're eating the mango with the skin on the mango, just like you eat an apple. You know what I'm saying? You think that they are smart, they are not smart. And lawyer, stop. And even when you think that they are smart and they have all this technology, there's always a so-called black Hispanic Native Indian behind all of that technology. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? GPS, you have a black woman behind the GPS. Every technology that you see, you have black Hispanics and Native Indian behind it. Why? Because we are the children of God. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? God will destroy the wise men of Edom, out of Edom. Keep on going.
Come. And understanding out of the mouth of Esau.
And understanding out of the mouth of Esau. What is understanding? What is another word for understanding? Anybody on the chat or anybody on TikTok? What is another word for understanding? Anybody? Y'all got it too. What is another word for? You know what I'm saying? A synonym for understanding.
So I guess so.
Go ahead.
Would it be wisdom?
Wisdom. Wisdom is the same level of understanding, but I want a word, you know what I'm saying, or two words that, you know what I'm saying, that people could understand, like, you know what I'm saying, like, to get understanding. So
like
go ahead.
Comprehension.
Comprehension. That's a good one. That's a good one. What is another word for comprehension? Make them think. I can make them think. What is another word for comprehension? Come in.
Common sense.
Common sense. I mean, common sense. God is gonna take out common sense out of the mouth of Esau. You understand? And you understand, this is why they can't understand this Bible. This is why you understand everything that they do is against themselves. Just like that, you understand that them devil, you understand, like in the chat that say, well, you know what? Thanks for your service. Well, you had to bring out the history. Officers of Bible brought out the history. You understand? Oh, thank you for your service. And now, you understand, afterwards, she didn't comment no more because she realized, oh, damn, it is true. What they're saying is true. Because Esau do not have no common sense. Esau do not have, you understand, no understanding. Esau do not have no comprehension. Esau only have comprehension when it comes to their own people and their own greed and their own, you understand, selfishness. That's the only one, the only thing that white so-called Caucasian understand. Can you put him in the room, Bible question? That's the only thing that they understand when it's about themselves. That's what Caucasians understand. This is why they don't understand your pain. This is why they don't understand your plight. This is why they don't understand your struggle as Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. This is why they don't understand what we're talking about, and they call us, well, you know what? This is a racist group. This is when you're a group, you understand, that a hate group. They don't understand, you understand, what we're talking about, unless if they were in the same place that we are in right now. They don't understand that. Let's keep on going, Officer Shire 1.
Come. Verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed.
What does that mean? Verse 9. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, mighty men, or Teman. Teman is another word for white people, you know what I'm saying, for Caucasian. It was a city, you know what I'm saying, in the location back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So They shall be dismayed. What does that mean?
Slack, other one. That man.
Of course. Go ahead, please.
Constantly. Confused.
You're gonna be confused, oppressor. You're gonna be confused, European. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, oh damn, those people that are hated, they're actually the real children of God. That's also in the book called the Apocrypha, where they're gonna say, well, you know what? These people, you understand that are these people that I didn't think that they're children of God, they're actually the children of God. That's in this book. That's in this book. You know what I'm saying? It is in this book where they're gonna say, well, damn. So you telling me Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian? I thought they were, you know what I'm saying? I thought that Officers of Badger, Officer SHALAM, Officer Brian Keller, I thought that these N words we're talking, you know what I'm saying, smack, and you know what I'm saying, what were they saying on TikTok wasn't the truth. Are you telling me that they are actually the children of God and they're being saved right now? That's in the Bible. You're gonna be dismayed. Why? Because the people that you touch are the elect of God. Keep on going.
To the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Maybe what?
Be cut off by slaughter.
So when we read maybe cut off by slaughter, it means what?
It's a lot, God one.
Of course, go ahead, please.
They'll be eradicated from the face of the earth.
Eradicated from the face of the earth. That's in the Bible. And Esau is you Caucasian. That's in the Bible. You understand? Trump woke science. Go put that on Truth Network. Look what I mean. You should clip that part and put it on Truth Network and tag Trump on it. Tag Joe Biden on it. You understand? Tag every politician. You understand? They shall be eradicated from the face of the earth. That's in the Bible. You're gonna be eradicated. Why? Because the people that you know what I'm saying, you had in slavery, in captivity, and treated like worse than an animal, are actually the 12 tribes of Israel, the chosen people of God. And this is why now you can understand when the, you know what I'm saying, in the New Testament, in the last book of the New Testament, in the Jeremiah, say, flee from her, my people. Separate from her. Forget her. Why? Because you're gonna be. This is your hand. This is the result of your sin, of everything that you've been doing. You're gonna be eradicated. And if you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian in the army, I hope you could understand this verse. This verse is telling that your oppressor, the people that you want to fight for, they will be eradicated. Not by a human hand, not by another nation, not by the Chinese, not by the Japanese, not by the Arabs, not by the East Indians, not by the Africans. They will be eradicated by him who you call Jesus Christ. A Mashiach Yahweh. That's
Right.
who's gonna do the eradication. That's what they're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? The Messiah in Christ. The cutting up. He's gonna cut off Edomite, white so-called Caucasian, from the face of the earth. Why? Because you have put your hands on the chosen people, on the Jews of God, just like the Bible says. You understand? And you touch the Jews of God, it's like you touch the apple of the eye of God. That's in the Bible.
Right.
Now you understand, you understand, as being on TikTok. Now you understand what we're doing today. Now you understand the scripture breakdown. Now you understand who we are. Now you understand why we have to talk for those three brothers and sisters, you understand, that were unalived by Arabs. And don't even, you understand, I forgot to even mention the Arabs. Arabs will pay for it too. Yeah, they're talking about Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine. Meanwhile, where's the sorry for, you understand, to us? They're supposed to say sorry to every so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. But you know why they won't? Because we are oppressed by you, Edomite. Because the fact that we are oppressed by you, we are in captivity, and you treat us like less than an animal, they look at us like less than an animal as well. African, the same way. East Indian, the same way. Every other nation, the same way. This is why they are in our community and don't even give a damn about us. You understand? But the day is coming. The day is coming where you're gonna have Esau cut up, maybe cut up by slaughter. Christ is gonna come and do that slaughter. That's in the Bible. Do you want proof? Let's get it. Now what we got next? Brother question. We got a few time left. Officer Zabaji, you want to get it or you want me to keep rolling?
I did have a precept that I did want to pull.
Oh, go ahead, please. Most High in Christ.
Can somebody get me Revelations 1 and verse 3?
Karawakan.
I got it up.
Bro, sure you want got it.
Karawakan.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
Right. Listen, reading is something that's fundamental to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And there is a book in your house that many of y'all don't want to read. Y'all don't pick it up. It's collecting dust. It's called the 1611 KJV. Right. It's the King James Holy Bible. Your pastor is not breaking it down to you correctly. Right. When you read it, get rid of all the Disney theatrics that they sell you. Right. Read it like it's your book. Read it like it's a letter from your father or your uncle. Read it in a possessive. Read it like it only belongs to you. Right? Keep going.
Come. And they that hear the words of this prophecy.
Keep going.
And keep those things which are written therein.
Right. So listen, you are blessed if you hear the words of these prophecies. Maybe in the next life of those sisters and the brother who are unalive, they'll be born in the kingdom without sin, right? Maybe they'll come back sooner or later and Babylon hasn't fallen yet, right? But this is a prophecy that the things that we were saying today are prophecies and laws and commandments and things they should have been taught, right? All Black, Hispanic, and Native American children, they should be taught in the schools of the ISUPK so they don't fall victim to their oppressors' wars and their oppressors' skirmishes. And they shouldn't be in love with their oppressors. To love your oppressor is a deadly thing. It has deadly consequences. Right? Sure, you want to read it again?
Blessed is he that readeth.
Keep going.
And they that hear the words of this prophecy.
If you hear these words, come into school, come into class. Stop loving your oppressor's way of life. Stop thinking that you have to go and fight for him. Let these oppressors fight for themselves, right? This has nothing to do with us. They used to ask us online, or sometimes they still do, and I don't see it as much. Whose side are you on? Are you on Palestine or Israel? I don't give a damn. I'm on the side of popcorn and some good Canadian whiskey, Salakia. Right? These prophecies are to let you know that there's a time coming that the Most High is coming to exact his revenge. He's coming to fix what has been done to so-called Black people. We're going to get justice sooner or later, right? But are you going to be a people that deserve justice? Now, I'm not saying that we don't deserve justice. What I'm saying is, what kind of person are you? Are you going to be a person that has love for the Most High, meaning you keep his commandments? Are you going to, like the Christian church thinks the angels are coming to bring them into heaven when they continuously sin against the Most High? It's like, okay, think about it like this, right? You have a child in your house, they're cutting up, and they're just wilding out. Are you going to reward them? La, no. You're not going to, right? So you got to be the child that is rewarded. Meaning, if you want to be that child that's rewarded, you got to put in some work for the Most High, for your nation. Going to war and trying to stop ISIS is nothing to do with you. Let them Arabs and them Edomites fight it out.
Right.
Stop trying to protect the bully. Right? You're trying to protect the bully. You're going to protect the bully, and then as soon as you get back into a place where there is no one else to bully, you're going to be bullied. Sure, you want to keep reading?
Come. And keep those things which are written therein.
Keep this law. Keep the love and the... Listen, you got to keep the law and the commandments that the Most High set out for you. And in that law, we're taught to love each other. We're taught to show love to each other. We're taught to come together, right? Gather, O nation not desired. That's us. We're a nation that's not desired. You think the Edomites in America, in Canada, are shedding a tear over two sisters and a brother that passed away at the hands of Iranians? Hell no. Like, if you think they love you, you have been misleaded and lied to. Right? Keep reading.
Come. For the time is at hand.
There is a time that is at hand right now, and that what we read earlier is the Lord's revenge, the Lord's judgment on all of the earth. He's coming back. Slovakia. He's sending Christ back to get revenge for the crimes that have happened to his children. Right? Slovakia. That's Slovakia, Adiyar. Is there anything else you wanted to get into?
Yeah, Connor, there's two other verses that I want to get before we clip the class. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 29, but question. Somebody bring it there ASAP. To water TikTok, to water for everybody that's on TikTok, put a like, or comment or share the class to water, for that. We are the I.S.U.P.K Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General YAHANNA, and we teach the truth about the Bible, and history as well. Let's get it.
There's a book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 29. He that troubled his own house shall inherit the wind.
You understand? He that troubled his own house, so what?
Shall inherit the wind.
You trouble your own house, man. You understand? By doing what? By serving another God, by serving the people that put your own people in captivity, by standing up, for the people that put you in the slavery. You trouble your own house, man. Understand? Just like it could be like your own house specifically, but your house also is Israel. Understand? Your own house is Israel. You are black Hispanics and Native Indian. You are the 12 tribe of Israel. You trouble your own house by serving these other nations, man. You trouble your own house by serving so-called oppressors, man. You understand? Go ahead.
Karawakan, and the fool shall be servant to the wise of heart.
Drop that. Give me Bible question quick. What I want. Join in hand, even though join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Give me that ASAP Bible question. And so, also Shalom 1, give me Exodus chapter 23, verse 2.
This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
The what?
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
Get it from the top of the question.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand.
Just stop there. Even though hand join in hand, that means we all together. We are, we are the human race. We are, we have multiculturalism. Hand join in hand. You want to, you want to join, the so-called oppressor in this fight. You think, you have that, just like Lala said earlier, You understand? Thank you for your service. Service, Salakia. Thank you for your service. They were proud to be in the army and serve our country because why? And join in hand. We are together in this fight. We understand? I am black, you are white. We are together in this fight. America. Keep on going.
Karawakan. But the seed of the Salakia, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
The what?
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
According to the Bible, who's the wicked?
Salakia, the one that's our oppressor, the Caucasian race.
Our oppressor is the the Caucasian race is the wicked of the Bible, man. In the Bible, you could read that in Malachi chapter 1, verse 1 to 5 to 4. You understand? You could read exactly, you understand, like the wicked in the Bible, Malachi chapter 1, verse 1 to 4. You're gonna see that the oppressor is the wicked. You understand? God said, what? I hate Esau. You understand? I hate Esau. You could read that in Romans chapter 9 also. Since I think that Paul came and talked to everybody. Now it is the same thing. The oppressor is the devil the Bible speak of. The so-called Caucasian is the devil the Bible speak of. When I say the devil, it means you are the deceiver. You know what I'm saying? This is why you're saying Lala on TikTok, on the chat, she's the deceiver. Well, thank you for your service. You were proud to join the American military. You are the devil the Bible speak of, man. Because you know damn well, as if you were a black person, you would have never joined that military. You would have said, well, you know what? They killed my ancestors. They did this, you understand? Matter of fact, you understand, we're still being lynched. We're still being killed, you understand, unalive. We're still being oppressed in America. I will never join this, you understand, this military. You would say that yourself. But the fact that the slave is joining that military, thank you for your service. But when we talk about reparation, when we talk about justice, when we talk about what we need, you say, well, you know what? It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. Why are you talking about? You understand? We gave you America. What are you talking about? It was a long time ago. I wasn't there. I didn't have no slave. That's what you're going to say. Because why? Because you are the wicked. You can't understand justice unless if it comes for you. Unless if it's about you. Keep on going.
Karawakan, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
You shall be saved. Delivered means saved. You shall be saved. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, your salvation is at the door. Your salvation is at the door. It's up to you, yourself, to stand up and leave America, leave Canada, leave this empire, leave anything, you understand, that is not about, you understand, the 12th tribe of Israel. Leave anything that is not about our real culture, that is about, you understand, that is found in this Bible. Live it. Understand? Let it alone. Flee from it and come to the I.S.U.P.K. and let's build this kingdom, man. The kingdom of God is not coming by observation. You got to do something. You got to stand up. You got to stand gathered together. And let's do that, man, as Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Because it is about time we stand up. It is about time we stop seeing our brothers and sisters dying for, you understand, the people that will never love us and people that never will care for us. Keep on going.
Karawakan, verse 22.
Okay, drop that. Drop that. Give me Exodus chapter 23, verse 2. Bob question. Right quick, and we clip the class. Exodus. Movement of Japi Foxalaka. Let's get it right quick.
Karawakan, so this is book of Exodus chapter 23 and verse 2.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Y'all shall not follow a multitude to do evil. You understand? You know damn well that America going to war in this other nation is evil. You know damn well that when they say they're gonna bring democracy, is evil. You understand? Like, what was the president of Libya called again? Gaddafi. You understand? he had, you understand, like things in place where, you understand, his people could be well. You understand? You understand? He wanted to switch from the American dollar or any dollar and implement a gold standard in his own country. And you know what America did? Brought democracy over there. Read it again, Bob question.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
And you know what America did? Obama did? They went and killed Gaddafi. Even though he was about Africa, I respect that. They want to kill them. You know what happened in Haiti? They're sending Justin weapons. They're sending Justin like illicit Justin product in Haiti to destroy the people. And what happened is you have gangsters in Haiti right now. You have politicians, you understand, in Haiti right now. That's going with the multitude. We're going with America. We're going with the agenda. Don't go with the agenda, man. Don't go with what they say, but come to the ISUPK. Come here exactly. Don't be a whore. Don't go, you understand, by the music industry. Don't go exactly, you understand, by the film industry. You understand? But go exactly according to the commandment of God that we follow in the UPK under Commandant General YAHANNA. I said that's the only place where you're gonna follow. We say how to love God and how to serve God and how to live this place. With that, I say Shalom, Israel. Y'all got it out there.
Colonel Khan said, these are the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. They need transportation. The teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can read about it in Numbers 18, verse 21, in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 to 10. Ma'ashra means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests is not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We got the Feast of Purim coming up on February 22nd to February the 23rd. All right. To any brother or sister in the school, or slack, if any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. With that said, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers and a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israelite Madim, which means stand in the Hebrew. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israelite Madim Shabbat. Madim, Barak, Yahweh Yad Yamatah, which means hands down in the Hebrew. Sar in turn, if you have any sisters in your presence, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Madim Shabbat. Madim, Barak, Yahweh Shemar, Yad Yamatah, which means hands down. Class dismissed.
I know exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me, all through